Hi, and thanks for logging on to the daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Tuesday, 15th day of March, 12th day of ADAR. Well, that means that you are one day away from the fast of Esther. We'll tell you more about that tomorrow, and 2 days away from Purim. So here's today's halacha. If you're preparing your Shalach Manos and you are going to be delivering, let's say, a platter of cookies to someone important, and you want to include in your gift to that important person the cookies and the beautiful brand new tray that you're sending them along with it, and that's part of your gift to them. Some people do that for a beautiful Shalach Manos, and that's fine. The question becomes, what if that tray is brand new and it's never been toveled? You know that when you buy a brand new plate or vessel of some sort and the food comes directly in contact with it, it needs to be toveled. It needs to be dipped in a mikvah before you're allowed to use it, before you're allowed to put the food on that plate. So let's say you have a brand new plate, you want to gift it to the person. Really the person who's receiving it is the one who's supposed to do the Tevila, not you, the sender. So you're going to be sending them a plate that doesn't have Tevila, and yet the cookies are going to be on it. So your simple solution is, no problem, I'll put the cookies on a doily, some kind of beautiful decorative covering, so the cookies will not touch the tray, and I'll put a little note in the gift that says to the recipient, by the way, the tray needs Tevila. You have to dip this in a mikvah before you continue using it. Is that a good solution? So don't tune out. I'll give you the punchline, spoiler alert here. The doily alone is not a good solution. But let's go back and understand the details and understand why. And then we'll give you a final solution. The Shulchan Aruch does say that whenever food does not come in contact with something, that something won't need Tevila, won't need to be dipped if it's brand new, it won't need to be dipped in the mikvah because the food's not coming in contact with that item. The classic example in the Shulchan Aruch is the grate upon which you put your pot, within which you put your food. So it's food going in the pot and the pot sitting on the grate, and you feel like there's nothing to worry about because the food is never touching the grate, and that's true. So says the Shulchan Aruch. So food in a pot, pot on the grate doesn't need any Tevila. Similarly, Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach says that if you're in Israel, you know they use those pitcher containers that hold a bag of milk, so the milk never comes into contact with the metal container, let's say, that you're holding it in. So he says there too that you don't have to do any Tevila on the metal container because the metal container doesn't touch the milk, it just touches the bag. Okay, but Rav Hershel Schachter says that although those two last examples were fine, and you could put your food in a pot on a grate, and the grate never needed Tevila, and you could put your milk in a metal container, milk bag in a metal container, and the metal container didn't need Tevila, but Rav Schachter says that the plate will need Tevila because the little doily that you put the cookies on is not its own separate entity. It's just a decorative item for the plate. And so you got yourself a problem. The cookies aren't touching the tray, but they're touching the decorative item of the tray, and that's a problem. So the best solution to this problem, if you do want to deliver your cookies or your whatever beautiful items to someone on a brand new beautiful tray, is just put them in their own kind of sort of container. Like if it's cookies in a box, and the box is then put on that beautiful decorative tray, that's fine. They're in a container separate and away from the tray. But a little doily is not considered a separate container. It's just decorative to the tray. So if you do want to send cookies to a beautiful, appreciated recipient and you want to gift to that person the tray, your simple solution will be to put the cookies in a beautiful decorative box, put the box on the tray, put a note on the tray that says this tray needs Tevila, and that will be a beautiful Shalach Manos. Okay, stay tuned for tomorrow when we're going to give you the halachas for the fast, which is on Wednesday. And yeah, have a great day. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.